Chronicles podcast. We are as we are every other week. We are here alongside our wonderful XY Chronicles podcast Facebook group family.
Hey y'all.
That every other week thing is a little loose. You know what I'm saying?
Every other week-ish. Yeah, give a take a week or two.
It's a thing, man.
Alright, little thing. We just try a thing. But yes, we're gonna hop right into it this week. Here's my situation. So me and my whatever you call it have been dealing with one another since 2010. I was 18, he was 24. He had been in prison since he was 17 and fresh out from a bid. So mentally he was younger. But may I add, he's very intelligent, has a degree and all of that. So he's not your typical street guy. Well, years later, we've both been in other relationships that have failed, and it's always an excuse as to why we're not together. He has never dated a black woman, always has Asians or Mexicans. He has never been with
yellow people.
He has been with black women before, just never claimed one as his girlfriend. He keeps saying he doesn't want to hurt me or our friendship, and that he would be devastated if we were to get together and not work out. Yet we still act as if we're in a relationship, but we're not. Problem one. I'm exhausted, but I love him, and I truly feel I can't be with anybody or pursue a relationship until I know for sure it'll never be an us. If he were right out to admit that, I could strictly be his friend and separate him from my intimate life. Any advice? No negativity, please.
First and foremost, we gotta start with the negativity.
Because she know y'all already. That's the crazy part. She know y'all about to jump through
the negativity. Lord. The negativity is not being negative. The negative is the truth. So first and foremost, he got a degree in Gallus, because clearly he just got you in circles for 10 years.
Got hoes.
Boy, 10 years. 10 years. Oh, what you
10 years?
Yo, 2010 was
when was you? 17.
She was 18. No. He got home from doing a bid when he was 24. So he had did a bid before. She was 18 when she met him. He was 24 when she met him. He had now come home from doing a bid at 24. But he had his degree and all of that in jail.
Here's the negativity.
He got his degree in jail?
Yeah.
Here's the negativity.
Ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, smart her red.
True. You was a strippity then?
Black History Month.
And you're a strippity now. Because clearly the relationship is set in stone. No nigga is not going to it's not going to happen. He already told you, keep it as it is. Y'all still fucking clearly. So what the hell I want a relationship for if I
get my cake and eat it too.
Is it?
Yeah, like
does age play a factor? Like she could have been a dumb 18-year-old just.
But now she's a dumb 28-year-old.
Yeah.
Still getting clapped.
Yeah.
You still get. I'm still fucking you. We still act like a quote unquote whatchamacallit.
So whatever you call it, because she can't say that's her man. That's not her man.
He's saying he want to be friends.
But he's saying he wants the relationship. He wants her in his life, but he's afraid that if they get into a relationship and it doesn't work out, they'll never be friends again. So that's what he's saying that he's afraid of. He's like, listen, I love you,
so
you love me, we've been together, whatever. You can't force a man to be ready for anything.
The man is telling you the truth, and y'all
you can't force a man to be ready.
Sit down, bro. Take your answer.
Y'all act like y'all want the truth. Y'all don't want the truth. Every female act like they want the truth, and you tell them the truth. They're like, whoa, I ain't want that.
No, she said. Here's the thing. He's probably saying, because what she's asking is, if he would outright say, hey, I do not ever want to be in a relationship with you, she could put him in the front box and move on. But that's not what he's saying. He's like, I love you. I love what we have. But I'm afraid. He's not taking a stance.
So then why don't she take that as her stepping back?
She should take that. That's the advice that she's looking for.
And that's why
she loves it. 10 years, she loves it.
She enjoys the penis. He's telling you, I'm trying to give you this penis. We can go out to get some KFC every so often, but you know what I'm saying? That's up to you. I told you I'm not trying to be in a relationship.
What is it that she wants to know? What she want to know?
Is the penis my penis?
It's not, because he likes Mexicans and what else he like? And Asians.
He's never been in a relationship with a black woman, but he's been with black women. He's never been in a relationship.
Okay, so that right there is, you're going to be in a relationship with someone that's not really even sure.
First of all, you should have told us what culture that he was, what
ethnicity
that he was. That would have helped this
that's
a lot, because he could be Indian. His parents may not
like,
accept you. Like, you gotta give us more.
What is
higher y'all
that
in
is
this
true.
Shit.
Like,
I mean, she did give a lot of background though. She was very
no, she was. It was too.
but she missed that part. She could have said
that's
she
the
was
caveat. That's important.
Like that would have helped.
Important.
I'll tell you this. Here's the caveat that's real important. You was acting stupid then. You're still acting stupid now. The man gave you the answer already. You have an answer.
It's either he has magical penis or she has magical boxes. One of the two.
It could be both.
He don't want it to. They both toxic. They both don't want to let the other person go. Yes, because he's holding her on. He's not.
But
he
she
may
wants
not
to be held on too.
Right, I get that. That's what I'm saying. It goes both ways. He's not being direct and saying, no, I will never wife you. I want us to be friends. I want us to continue to fuck.
Because that's not true. That's not a true statement.
How is that not true? He's saying he doesn't want to be with her.
No,
he said it.
He's saying I'd rather us be friends and keep what we have. That's what he's saying.
He's don't want a title.
Exactly. No, what the fuck? What am I gonna do with the title?
That's not gonna last forever. That's unsustainable.
It lasted 10 years.
I was about to say.
They've been in other relationships. She's saying they've been in and out of other relationships.
Okay, but it still lasted 10 years. Who's going to say it's not going to last another 10?
So you're saying for her to keep up the flow that's going on?
So now she's 38.
No,
and
that would be her fault.
No. I'm saying this very specifically. You're asking for answers. He gave you an answer. He gave you an answer. You chose not to listen, and that part is on you. If you want to ride it out for the next 10, 15, 20 years, do your thing, Mom. If you don't want to, clip it and be friends. But don't sit here and act like, yo, you need an answer. He gave you the answer. You not listening.
I'm trying to give you penis and nothing else.
God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen twice.
It don't matter the amount of years. He gave you the answer.
If you define it as a whatchamacallit, that's the answer right there. Like, come on now.
If he wanted to be with you, sis, he would be with you.
Yeah, basically.
He's going to, honestly, what a man wants, he is going to go get.
Basically.
Simple.
It's very true.
You're not going to ever have doubts about it. You're never going to have to question your place in a man's life if he wants
Next
you
question
there.
will be like he was around the Asians and the Mexican women, and she want to know if he faithful. You see everything there.
That leaves
his preferences.
That's a slippery slope.
Like,
I don't think they would work out in a relationship anyway. Even if he said even if she threatened to leave and was like, you know what, I'm done. We're only gonna be friends.
He's never really took a black woman seriously as of being a relationship. Mm-hmm. He's only took those other races seriously. You have all the answers right there.
He's telling you,
and you're not
just trying to give you penis.
You're not
the mushroom tip.
You're not the mushroom tip. All right.
The mushroom tip. I only did a show because of the time constraint.
No, we can go one more. Let's go one more.
Apparently we can do one more because this one we solved as a panel.
We be talking and we want to hear.
Just to be clear, it's not negative. It's the truth.
Yeah,
it's a difference between negative.
I mean,
and the
they're
truth.
asking us, so they're gonna get our opinions on.
No, but I understand the negativity because I can't just sit here and be like you a dumb bitch. That's negative, but the truth is the truth. You did something stupid back then. Let me ask you a question. What would the parents think if you was dating somebody that just came fresh out of jail? Probably not the best, right? So you got
a degree in jail though.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. What'd you go to jail for?
There's people not in jail that don't got degrees though.
That's
very true.
So hold on. So you're right. Glass half full, right?
Yeah.
But now you're 10 years later. Your investment ain't working. Your investment is actually decreasing in value.
You have your degree, but what you did? Are you a felon? What's going on?
She didn't say he wasn't successful. She's saying that she wants more from it. She never said he ain't shit in life. Like she didn't talk about him professionally.
Yeah,
I would hope he ain't shit in
life. Job, but you had a degree.
There's felons that are police officers.
But you don't need to. You gotta just go to school for that. But like, if you got a degree, but you're a felon, you can't get a certain job, but you have a degree.
When they ask you to be a lawyer as a felon, there's a man that spent 25 years in jail, and he came out and he was a lawyer.
Give me a piece.
So there's rules behind it. Okay.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of different factors.
So I can beat the shit out of my grandma right now. Go to jail, come out, and become a lawyer.
If you studied law and. Yeah, if you studied law in
jail, man,
then I don't see why. There's a lot of different fields that felons can go into. There's a lot of different regular jobs, and there's careers. There's careers that felons can take. I doubt
that you see. What you reading? Like what?
You gonna get his good glasses. You got the money for it.
All right, so I have another SS. This is a long one.
Oh, okay. Hopefully
People that need help.
Yes, this is a long one. Hey, Cheyenne.
Well going, my girl.
Hey, a few months ago, my fiance and I broke up after 5 years due to things not working out anymore. It crushed me and I became lonely and depressed. So one day I decided to try dating just to see what was out there. Because I don't know what the dating scene was like now.
One day, just be one day.
However, I met a guy at my job, we hit it off from the start. By the way, I'm 4 years older than him.
What's the problem?
So 2 weeks into talking, he told me he had to tell me something. I was freaking out. He told me he was talking to someone before he met me and he's going to give that a try. I said to him, okay, no problem. I understand, but it was my first time getting rejected, so it kind of sucked. So a few weeks later, he texted me to hang out, and of course I said yes, because she's feeling him. She feeling him.
Can men take rejection?
But we had to deal with it more.
She said okay. She said okay.
She wasn't okay. She loved you.
Hold on.
So y'all not gonna let me finish this?
Yeah, finish.
Okay. We had lunch and drinks. I asked about the girl before, and he said it didn't work out.
What?
So we continued talking from that day. But then things started to get weird. He won't text me back after a full day. He tells me he's a reserved person. He asked me about my situation and how I'm holding up. I told him, I explained to him I'm not rushing into anything. He said okay. At work, it was completely awkward because we would still see each other and not say anything. So I told him how he made me feel, so he changed it. But for the last 2 weeks, it's been strange. We hung out, had an amazing time, but the next day he would act like nothing happened. So one day he dropped me home and I texted him a cute message right after. He told me he didn't see it and he got drunk that night. Now he tells me that I have to figure certain things out before I get into another relationship and that he has to be cautious when he talks to me because I'm an overthinker. Also, that we have a tricky dynamic going on. He really doesn't say much because he's very picky on what he says to me. And it has nothing to do with miscommunication or not understanding if something was taken as a joke. It's more so me knowing how he is. Also, he said he dated other women before, which I don't think is true personally because I think he would have been more mature. We stopped talking, so my question that I'm confused by is, did I do something wrong? Did I read the signals wrong? Welcome to dating in 2020. You do not put all of your fish. Yes. Do not put all of your eggs in one basket, especially if this person has not shown you consistency.
Or told you. His number.
Exactly. He told you straight up and down he's talking to another female. He left you to deal with that other female, and then when it didn't go the way he wanted it to go, then came back to you.
From that point on, you should have let that go.
Come on.
Listen. Females want the truth all day long.
It seemed like she was fine with the truth.
I get it. I get it. But like, it's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm fine with the truth, but I'm gonna still keep going along with this so I could just prove that
y'all want the truth.
Y'all don't want
that. Cheyenne is the backup.
She ain't take rejection.
But everybody's the backup to everybody. Everybody's a backup to everybody at some point in time in your life, because there was always a first and you were never the first now because we're all grown. So you're always a backup. Cut that shit out. That's done.
Probably the 45th.
Listen, it's okay. It's fine. It's life.
Coming off the bench.
It's called.
What hurts my head is the fact that she's like, she don't think that he dated other women, or he said that what?
That he would have been more mature about the way he handled it. That's what he's saying. But you got to remember, she's coming out of a 5-year relationship. We don't know how old she is. Right. So that could have been her first relationship, the 5-year relationship. So she's so accustomed to just this way that she thinks everything goes that way. So she's now getting back into the dating scene. Unfortunately, this is the dating scene, sister girl.
Yeah, that's.
You gotta have 25 braces.
Honestly, this is the dating scene. Make sure you have a backup. Make sure he's not the only person that you're talking to, because 9 out of 10 you are not the only person that he's talking to.
You're not the only.
That's it's cut and fucking dry.
All of a sudden becoming silent, watching certain words that he say to you, putting.
If he don't put his phone out while y'all together, he got 25 of those.
I mean, not 25, maybe 26, but
okay.
But still, at the end of the day, I would say this. I mean, very simple. You you was with a fiance, which means you wasn't fully married. I'm assuming that's what that means.
Yes, pre-marriage.
Pre-marriage. So you was pre-married for 5 years. Like, come on, son. No, what the hell is that? That's first and foremost.
I just take the ring back at that point.
Like, bro, like, clearly, hold on. Clearly, there was something.
Another thing.
I need you to reflect on that. I need you to reflect on.
You're not gonna engage me for 5 years and then.
No, she said she was with him for 5 years.
She was with him for 5 years.
She was with. She didn't say they were engaged for 5 years.
Okay.
This was a long one too. She gave a lot of detail, but not a lot of useful detail. But she did give a lot of detail. I give her that. Y'all listening. I appreciate y'all for that.
I mean, she gotta kind of like listen to because she's asking if she did anything wrong. You gotta listen to what he said, and not everything he said take it with a grain of salt, because obviously he's not your real man. I get that, but see, he probably dropped a few dimes here or there, or whatever the case would be. If he's picking his words carefully, that means you're probably, and I probably do this for myself. If I pick my words carefully, that means you pick up one or two things and then you run with it. And if that's the case, then yes, I'm going to tiptoe around certain things. I'm not going to say certain things that's going to lead to a commitment of a statement. I don't want that to be thrown back in my face. So I'm not saying he's completely right. I'm not saying you're completely right. But what I need you to also understand is this. Yes, you've been out the game for a long time. This is what the game is. You got to adapt. Right now, you sound like Andre Drummond, who got traded but 5 years ago he was a nigga.
Game, but I'm disappointed.
Better yet, remember when Dwight Howard and LeBron James first came into the NBA and everybody was like, "Yo, who would you rather start your team with?"
Do you guys think that
put it up with a man?
He pursued her because he found her attractive, whatever the case may be. But then when he found out how she really is as a person, that kind of pushed him back.
At that point, cut it off. Say, listen, I don't think that we're compatible.
No.
It's so easy to say that, you know.
If there's no attachment there, because she said it. He could not talk to me for a whole day. He could walk past me at work. So clearly he knows how to be detached. Right, but that's on her. Her feeling some type of way is on her. I feel like if he really wanted no parts,
right,
he would make it like, yo, nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, but then
you want some parts. You want to fuck, and you sitting here looking for a relationship. Welcome to 2020.
Welcome to 2020.
Yeah, basically.
Now, it's sad. It's really sad. Because she sounds like, honestly, she sounds like a hopeless romantic that believes in love and believes in relationships. And it sucks. This is not the era for you, baby girl.
She wants what she had before, but she doesn't
You're
know.
not going to get that. You're definitely not going to get that with the first person you date after your fiance.
You're not going to get that with the first 5. I'm going to be real with you. You a rookie right now.
Trying to get in that ass.
Yeah, real talk. Like, bro.
You trying to fuck, yeah.
I'll tell you this. Here's my recommendation. Excuse me, you want to be like these niggas? Or you want to be accustomed to 2020? Get your ass buzzed 2-3 times by a couple of different people, and then boom.
She sound like she gonna fall in love. That's bad advice for her. For her. Some people that may work for. But for her,
she'll get the bad experience, and then she'll realize, oh, this is how I gotta move with the next one. When she claps and leaves, then he'd be like, damn, that's how they move.
But do you really want to turn her into now a fuck girl that's just like
I don't even think that she would go there. I feel like her explaining, like she really sound like somebody that she came out of something and she's not really looking to bang bang bang, and she's just looking to get into something else, and you can't really do that.
That's not right.
You're right, Cheyenne. You gotta take it easy.
Yeah.
You gotta slow yourself into this process, because if you immediately try to jump in, she was looking for him to be her rebound, and he wasn't that.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying to be that.
Hold on. Here's another question, and you can reply back with a response to this. How many times did y'all hang out, which men would call dates, and you didn't say you fucked them? So if I went out with you on 2-3 dates and I ain't getting and I feel like I'm getting zero play, a kiss ain't gonna hold on to a nigga. A little making out in the car ain't gonna hold on to nobody.
Sex ain't gonna hold on to a nigga neither.
No. Hold on.
Sex is not gonna keep a nigga that don't want to be kept.
Hold on. I ain't say it's a guarantee, but it gives you a better shot. Kissing gives you 0% chance. Fucking him within the first 3 days might give you a 15% shot, depending on how good your box is. And if you was only dealing with one nigga for 5 years, maybe your shit magical. I don't know, but I'm gonna be real with you. That's like if you gonna go out on dates and just kiss after the date, nigga, we grown. Are we fucking or what we doing?
Rub my penis.
Something.
What?
Over the pants.
No, I take the belt off.
Just a little slide.
Slide.
1980s dating in 2020. It's not the same. You have to adapt. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's right. But it's reality.
Yeah.
It's reality of what's going on in this new day and age. Shit is different. Shit is just different, and I understand where you're coming from. Where you're like, yo, he should have just kept it real. He should have said
it's like you gotta get an ice box with your heart.
Yeah. You gotta literally have the same unbotheredness as Omarion. Like you gotta really be as unbothered as Omarion, because that is the only way you're gonna make it through this whole thing. And you're gonna eventually find somebody that's for you. I don't know. It could be next year. It could be 3 years. It could be however. But you're gonna eventually.
I'm just saying it's a possibility. I'm not saying that's not negative. It's a possibility.
One day she'll bump into somebody that want the same thing as her. Hopefully
Exactly.
your mind don't get triggered.
Sooner than later, but
you find somebody that what you once wanted and then you don't want it.
You know, slip fall and land in some.
That's how I know she's young. In terms of the fact that she was with this person, and I think that's the only person she's been with. So the 5 years with that person, that was your fiance. Oh, we were so in love, we were getting married, blah blah blah. Now she's thrown into the dating scene. She don't know what to do.
She's like, she's just an older woman.
No, what if she don't have no kids. Her longest relationship was 5 years, and she an older woman.
There be women out there like that.
That they still wouldn't be hopeless romantics. If they was older, she would be jaded at this point. If she was older, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She would be like, nah, fuck that. I didn't see this, that, and the third, blah, 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 whatever.
I got no time for it.
Exactly. She would have no patience. What? If she's an older woman, she'd be like, yo, what we doing? 2 weeks? That 2 weeks? What we doing? What we, like, what?
I taking care of my kids or what?
I done made you steak and shrimp. You done had, like, yo, you done had my bomb fettuccine.
I'm putting a baby in my vagina.
Exactly. What we doing?
But I think that's how she's talking.
Impregnate my niece.
I think that's how she's talking, because after the first date, if a nigga just started falling black slowly.
No, it wasn't after the first date.
Or whatever it was, at whatever point in time.
Are you fermenting my ovaries or what?
No, honestly, older women ain't with this shit.
Probably
after 2 weeks.
He is an older woman, because when you hit him with the facts, guess what happened? At work, he acting like he don't see you no more. He ain't doing the same.
It's
he
like
ain't walking behind your back.
She wasn't prepared for what was coming from he's younger, right?
4 years younger.
For what a younger man would, in this generation, would bring to her from what
a younger man is here to pipe your shit out, and that's it. You gonna clap the cheeks, and that's it. We gonna revitalize your vagina, and that's it.
Let me spread them legs.
Okay. So what I gotta get back to is that
bullet point? What?
No,
that shit is links.
No, Nick, this is 3. It was 3. It was 3.
Oh, you wrote 3.
3 of them. Yeah, it's 3 of them. But yeah, he's saying
she's gonna do some.
He's saying
issues.
Now he tells me that I have to figure certain things out before I get into another relationship. He's telling you
it's you
what to do.
Yeah, it's you.
And that he has to
it's her.
Hold on. And he's telling me he has to be cautious when he talks to me because I'm an overthinker. Playgirl.
It's you.
He's telling you that he don't want what you want.
I always want to play
and him watching what he's saying, now that I think about it, it's like,
what I tell you,
he has to be, he has to be careful on what he say, because in her mind,
he don't want to take it. He don't want to take it like we in a relationship or we are whatever. Well, she could just be a naive younger.
Stop being a victim.
It's you.
It's you. It's you. Y'all want to play the victim. It's you. It's you.
Stop asking questions.
It's not him.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah.
Stop.
Brandy, you I'm gonna leave it up so you can hear both SS's.
Look inside yourself. Y'all be looking inside yourself.
I don't think people do that.
People don't self-reflect as much as they need.
They just look back at themselves and be like, alright, cool, I'm Gucci, and they leave the house. Look back at yourself. Come back to yourself.
Exactly. Well, thank you guys for joining us for our speed version of SS. We appreciate the love. Our Facebook group, you know we love you down. We're going to be posting some surprise things for you guys later on tonight. And up next is sports.